if you click through videos as fast as lightning, I'm going to need you to take your time with this one and bear with me all the way until the end, because there's some very important information that I want to share with you. In fact, I only want you to watch this video when you're in the space to give it your undivided attention and soak it all in. For those who don't know who I am, my name is Ali El-Galad. I'm the co-president of SSY, being Sydney Sudanese Youth. And I've made this video today for a number of reasons, which we'll get to throughout the video. I've also broken it down into 6 easy topics, which we'll now go through. I wanted to start off by saying thank you to everyone who has been supporting SSY and its causes up until this point, as well as a special thank you to everyone who came, contributed and participated on our event this Saturday the 7th. Truly, your presence made it the good event that it turned out to be. A special thanks as well to all the executive committee members, in no particular order: Ala, Fatma, Suha, Rana, Abdu, Hassan and Harun, for all the work that they've done in putting this event together. So the main purpose of this video is to extend the message to everyone who wasn't there on the day, but moreover than that is to provide clarity over the information that was given, and I guess to have a record so far of a little bit of the story of SSY and bring us all in the same page with our understanding of it. So topic 2 is about why SSY came into existence. Now I'm going to ask you a question. I'm going to ask you to hit pause, think about the question, and then hit play again. So my question to you is, what would you say are the issues with the Sudanese community at large, and in particular the issues with the Sudanese youth community? So this question was workshopped on Saturday. Last year we did some surveys and maybe asked some of the people watching this very same question, and more than that, it's a conversation topic that we've all have had at some point. Some of the most common responses are: there is no unity amongst us, caused by the previous generation's differences in tribes and polity. The Sudanese community is not organized, it's unable to put together significant and meaningful events. The events that have been carried out so far are the same over and over again and have become boring and repetitive. We have a lack of resources. We don't have role models in our community, or moreover, the role models in our community are not highlighted. We don't have a strong platform to advocate for our causes and concerns, which often means that the media and other third parties tell our story rather than us telling our own story. And the list goes on. I'm sure you can come up with 100 other reasons on your own. So for topic 3, we're going to talk about what effects does this have and what opportunities do we miss out on. And I guess the answer to that is pretty obvious already from the responses of the previous topic. So I'm not going to belittle your intelligence and point out the obvious. But I do want to share why it's important to me. And I understand the importance of having adequate resources, having a strong presence within the wider community, and all those other tangible. But for me, that's not the most important thing. That's not what we miss out on the most, and that's not what affects us the most. What we do miss out on is the human-to-human connection. Having a strong community that facilitates meaningful activities helps to build a connection between others, and that means you build friendships, relationships, and a healthy social aspect to your life. As humans, we're social creatures. It's in our nature to want to connect with one another. Moreover, it's literally scientifically proven that having a strong and good social network and support system helps with the mental state of an individual. Now, you may be asking or saying to yourself, I already have a strong social network, I already have a group of friends, what do I get out of SSY? And to that I respond with, good. I encourage you to continue building on those relationships, truly. This is not about limiting your network or making your social network exclusive to only SSY or Sudanese people. To me, what it's about is highlighting how us as Sudanese have unique things that only we can connect with, feel, appreciate and understand. And it's about bringing us together on those common grounds to form bonds, lifelong relationships, so that when you're at a time of celebration or in a time of sorrow, those bonds and connections and support system you can rely on through your worst and best time. Our parents were really good at this. I mean, we've all seen it firsthand with our own eyes. Whenever there's a celebration or a sorrow or death in the family, how Sudanese people, especially our parents' generation, come together on those occasions. I mean, even if your parents simply came back from overseas, for the next 2 weeks, you know, there's going to be guests coming in and out. And I think that's a beautiful thing, well and truly. However, I'm just not sure if our generation is on the path to creating those kind of relationship that 20 years from now, we can expect the same from. And so if we were to miss out on that, that to me would be the biggest effect and missed opportunity of not having a strong community. So topic number 4 is, what is SSY, how does it work, and what can it do? And to that I want to start off by saying that a strong community is only as strong as all the parts that make it. What I mean by that is we all have a part to play, and I want you to hold on to that thought. But to put simple, SSY is a incorporated non-for-profit community association. Basically a legal entity similar to a company. But as the name implies, it's not for profit. So that means none of its members can use any of the proceeds of it for personal gains. It's literally against the law, point blank. SSY, being a registered legal entity, gives it many rights and privileges that are advantageous in the fulfillment of its causes. Some simple examples would be that other third-party government and non-government organizations provide heavily discounted or special offers only available to non-for-profit organization. It also makes us easily identifiable by other third-party groups, which makes it easier to facilitate collaboration. It also allows us to say our voice collectively, and even a more simple example is applying for a grant. Unless you have a registered entity, you cannot do that. Now, before we get too far, I do need to point out that SSY is just starting off, so the working structure of it is going to continue to develop, grow, and change accordingly. Now, at the forefront of it is the executive committee, and they are voted in and elected year to year, and it's their job to carry out and execute the objectives of the association and administer the association. So in essence, they are the legal signatories of their association, and it's their job to bring to life what it is that the members want. Now, our aim is that the executive committee will work in collaboration with subcommittees. So subcommittees are set up for a particular agenda or purpose. For example, we may have a subcommittee that handles our social media or sporting activities or public affairs or whatever need we may have. And the aim is that the subcommittees will be compromised from the members of the association, and the executive committee will be there to help support them in any way that they may need. So in summary, that gives us the basic structure of the association. You have your elected officials, you have your executive committee, your subcommittee, your full members, and your affiliated members. So what I hope to see over time and through development is that the executive committees and subcommittees will be replenished by new and capable individuals from the full members pool that can then take on the association to new heights. For me personally, that would be the biggest accomplishment, to have the wheels in motion so that generation after generation we have new individuals coming in to challenge themselves, carry the community and push it forward. So the next topic that we're going to speak about is what is currently on the agenda for SSY and what can we expect in the near future. And there is a handful of things on the agenda for SSY that myself and the executive committee are working on. But just to give you a little bit of background and bring it up to speed, what we have been working on is a lot of the foundational stuff that any legal incorporated entity has to do as part of its legal obligation. So maintaining registers, actually paying to become registered, opening a bank account, forming a constitution, forming membership application forms, and a handful of other things that are foundationally necessary. That is what we've been working on so far and what we have done. And so the next phase of our agenda is to establish a strong membership base, a strong, loyal and continuous membership base. From that, we want to work on bringing through activities and initiatives that they can participate in and benefit from. So as I mentioned, one of the key things on our agenda at the moment is building the foundation of our members, which basically means getting as many members as we can to sign on. So why is it important that we have as many number of members as possible? And there's a number of reasons for that, and some of them include having a larger amount of members will mean to us that we are being as inclusive as possible, and it will mean that the opinions and feedback we're receiving is a collective one and not just of a couple of individuals. Having a large number of members as well opens up many other opportunities and doors for us collectively as a community. Simple example will be our collective voice is much stronger if our number is larger. More than that though, having a large number of members means we have more resources which we receive from the membership fees directly from our members, and also it opens up the door for more grants later on. And what that in turns mean, it means that we have an increased capacity and ability to deliver a program which will benefit all of the members. That's why this is a key thing on the agenda at the moment. Now, it's important for me to highlight here that your contribution equates to a investment in your community. And we all say we care about our community and we want it to improve. Well, here's a direct way that you can be able to do that. And if you were to ask me, it's an easy and small investment to make. In terms of the other key things on our agenda is to come up with activities for the members' benefits, ranging from things that are purely fun and entertainment to educational and technical. And the way that we're going to come about our list of annual and revolving activities and even side activities in between is through the feedback we receive on the membership form. There is your opportunity to let us know what activity causes an interest you want to see, and from that we can then execute and create those particular activities. So if you were to ask me what can you do now and how can you get more involved, I'd say that the best way you can help us, your community at large, and ultimately yourself personally, is to join on as a contributing member. Now I want to take this opportunity to speak to you more about membership and the membership form itself for when you get to it. In essence, there's two key types of members. There is a full member and there is a affiliated member. A full member is us youth 18 to 35, and a affiliated member is someone who might be outside of those parameters or maybe even another third-party organization. In this way we can have our full voting members and ones that have full rights at its core under one category, and anyone else who might want to contribute to our cause in another separate category. Now the membership form itself is available on our SSY Facebook group, not page, is two different things, And if you go there and click on files, you'll be able to open up the membership form. You can download it, fill it out, and email it back to us. And I just want to take a little moment to highlight some of the key things in it. It's a 4-page document. The first page is basic contact detail, and we need that as a legal obligation in our members register, and to also be able to get in contact with you and use the information from it to plan events in the future, for example based on everyone's age or location. The second page, which is very important for you to fill out honestly and in as much detail as possible, is about your interests. This is your opportunity to give feedback, let us know what's important to you, what's of interest to you, and any other general feedback or thoughts that you may have. It's also a opportunity for you to let us know how you may be of assistance. At this moment, we are looking for capable individuals in our community, but we don't necessarily know who's capable of doing what. So if you have any networks, previous experience, knowledge, highlight that in that area of the form, and we can then reach out to you in that regard. The third page is about our minimum standard and codes of conduct. So this is the bare minimum way that we expect you to behave as a full member, particularly when you're at our events or activities or causes. The last page is a full description of the different membership types. Yes, so as I've mentioned earlier, the actual membership application form, constitution document, mission statement, it's all available on our Facebook group page under files, and you can go there, download the form, fill it out, pay the fees, and forward it through to ssy.incorporated@gmail.com for processing. As well, I want you to keep in mind and be active on that Facebook group, because if there's any other future documents in the future that we develop, we will upload it there as well to be shared publicly by all the members in the group. So I hope I've given you a little bit of clarity about the main way that you can assist us and what you can do at this point in time, which is becoming a full membership. And I hope I've clearly explained to you the way that you can go about doing that. But that's not all that there is to it. There's definitely other ways that you can still contribute and be involved. At the bare minimum, we can all be involved on the Facebook page and group by liking what's shared on there, starting discussions and communication, simple participation in all the events that we hold, and while being present there, truly putting an effort to connect with everyone there, and with the mindset of wanting to help the community and help it grow. I feel that at the very least we can all do that. So just a quick highlight of what we spoke about today is the issues that are currently concerning the Sudanese community, the impact that is having, why SSY came into existence and what we hope to do, how SSY itself operates, and what you yourself can do. I hope that I've been able to provide you with some clarity and paint a vivid picture of SSY's journey thus far, and I hope that you will become a member and help us walk on this journey to make our community better. Once again, my name is Ali Elgalad. Thank you for watching this video.
And 5, 4, 3.
Sorry. Generation. And two.
Okay.
The main purpose for this video is, hey, yes, uh-oh. And the reason for that, sorry. And with committee to start again. Can you pause that? Delete that. Let me just get that right.